I'm here with Chuka Umunna, who's the speaker at tonight's Ignite event. And Chuka mentioned the 5 key tips that you can use to get your messages heard by government. So Chuka, what are those 5 tips?
My 5 tips. Well, the first one is, in terms of general awareness raising, I think carpet bombing MPs, prospective parliamentary candidates and the rest with literature is good only insofar as you want to raise their awareness of your existence. I think if you want them to read more in depth and get to know more about your issue, that's a less effective way of communicating, which brings me to my second point, which is that to the extent you are going to send information to a policymaker, a member of parliament, a nice, short, concise briefing that somebody can read in 5 minutes is perfect, because one of the big problems we have as politicians is that we don't have nearly enough time to deal with all the demands on our time. The third thing is make it relevant. Either raise the issue in the context of the geographical area the politician represents or seeks to represent, because that shows a relevance to them, or you could go from the point of view of it being something that is personally relevant to somebody, maybe because of the profession they used to carry out before they became a politician, or because of their personal characteristics. I'm part Nigerian myself, so I obviously will follow and take an interest in issues relating to Africa. Also happen to want to represent a constituency with lots of African people who live there. I think the other thing is, the fourth point, is be political when you're thinking about your dealings with politicians, because of course they will want to know primarily the moral and the actual practical reason why we should implement a policy, but also there is sometimes a political imperative in doing so, and if you're trying to persuade a politician to do something, highlighting that to them is obviously going to make sense. And the fifth point is just think about how you approach and access a member of parliament or politician. They have people who work for them, but you need to make sure that you get their details and send them a communication at the same time that you're contacting the politician. Big tip, a list of members, researchers and assistants insofar as the House of Commons is concerned is on the website. And so you can quite easily identify who works for who and how to get access to somebody. So those are my 5 tips. But I'm just a baby. I'm not even elected to anything at the moment, but those are my ideas.
Thank you, Chuka.